Hey everyone, Rock is George here from rockisgeorge.com, home of the Rock is George podcast, and my exclusive work for knac.com. I'm back with another vinyl unboxing. This time it's the latest solo record by Ricky Warwick entitled Blood Ties. Ricky Warwick is the frontman currently of Black Star Riders, which formed out of Thin Lizzy, which sounds a lot like Thin Lizzy. This particular vinyl was provided to me by the label Earache, and I want to thank them for that. I don't normally get vinyl records when I do these vinyl unboxings. I buy them myself, and I do support the artists like I claim on the Rock is George podcast by buying their albums if I really enjoy it. Ricky Warwick's last solo album, very impressive. Can't think of the name off the top of my head, so I actually can't wait to hear this one. And if you're watching this at knac.com, you can see that I did listen to it and gave my thoughts and opinions on it with a review. If you're watching this on YouTube, head over to KNAC. Check out my review for Blood Ties. Fantastic album artwork. It looks hand-drawn, not computer-generated like most. There's Ricky on the back. Decent amount of songs on here. Now, full disclosure, when I asked the label if they could spare one of these for review, I did ask for a color variant if they could spare it, and I've previewed this album ahead of this video, and it's a black vinyl. But I do have a bonus for you at the end. Okay, so, and it's Ricky Warwick related, so stay tuned, okay? Because if you know my unboxing videos, typically color vinyl, splatter vinyl, anything a little more, let's call it fancy than black vinyl. Here's the inner sleeve, who worked on the album. See on the side over here if there's anything I'm missing. Nope, it's just the album itself. Ricky's kind of a do-it-yourself guy when it comes to his solo material. So let's take a look at the vinyl. Let's take a look at the sticker then, right? And it's sort of the continuation of that artwork on side B. And on side A, kind of the same thing. Really looking forward to listening to this album. I haven't listened to it yet. I wanted to wait till I got the vinyl and check that out. So before I bring on the bonus, here's your black vinyl for Ricky Warwick, Blood Ties, his latest solo album in 2025. So I'm going to put that aside, and I just happened to be at my local record store a couple weeks ago where I picked up this. This is the most current album by the Black Star Riders. I wanted to give a plug to my local record shop, Purchase Street Records, right there. Roger Chenard, he's got a band that's starting to make waves. He's the owner of Purchase Street Records. He also has a band called All Sinners, which plays music in the vein of the 80s and early 90s hard rock and hair bands that he grew up with. Fantastic guy, fantastic band. I got material I got an interview with Roger at KNAC. I actually did an interview with one of the members of Black Star Riders as well at KNAC, Robbie Crane. You might know him from Rat. I also have an older interview with Ricky Warwick out there somewhere. You could just search YouTube Rock is George to find it. Or maybe it's older than Rock is George. Rock is George only been around for 3 years. Very reasonable price. Positive, this is a color vinyl. I'm not sure if someone at KNAC reviewed this album or if I did. Album's a little on the older side, but it is their most current album. This came out in 2023. I enjoyed it. Don't know why. I know why it took me this long to get it. Shipping costs. You got the lyrics on the inside sleeve. Just because an album's older doesn't mean you shouldn't go out and listen to it. Purchase it and enjoy it. Saw Black Star Riders live, opened for Judas Priest. Fantastic show. That's actually where I became a fan. Heard of them before, but Now this is an interesting color that I'm not sure you're going to be able to see very well with the current lighting positions. Excuse me, with the current lighting situation here. This is, I think they call it cobalt blue. I actually don't know what they're calling it. They're calling it pale blue. So it does have sort of a marbly ocean effect on it in person. I'm going to try to tilt it so you can see. It's more like a cloudy effect. Actually looks really, there you go, right there. That's the best representation of it right there. Sorry about the lighting issues, but it's pretty neat. Look great in your collection. So there's a little bonus for you that I knew was a colored vinyl. And that's the latest Black Star Riders album, Wrong Side of Paradise. Did I say Strong Side of Paradise earlier? And here's Ricky Warwick's solo album, Blood Ties. I can't get them all in the picture, but you get it. There we go. That's the best I can do without showing you how dirty this table is. You've been great. I've been George Dion. I'll see you again soon.